Hi guys, welcome back to part 3 of my catch-up series. I really hope you guys like and enjoy this. Many of you give me feedbacks that you really enjoy them. I posted my videos in Project Life groups and stuff, and really like that you guys give me feedback that you enjoy these videos and that they help you. So yeah. Let's start. So I already picked out a couple of chipboard elements. I do that between printing and sitting there and just like flipping through the album from time to time. This is just something I talked about in the recent videos. I don't work at one layout at the time and then finish it. For me, it's a constant process. I always go back and forth, flip through, see what new kits I got, see which new elements may fit certain pages, and from time to time I go through my stamp sets and everything that I have. So I find things that I didn't think of anymore or that got forgotten. I know that getting new products every month and maybe receiving multiple kits can be a little bit overwhelming, and I recently had posted a picture where I asked how you guys manage to keep up with all your products and how you store them and organize them, and I got a great tip from an Instagram. What was her name? I can't remember. If I remember to link her name, I try to find her. So but she said that she sorts out her kits the moment she gets them. So as soon as she has a kit at home, she goes through all the cards and embellishments and looks through them and decides what she will actually use and which she will directly give away in Happy Mail or sell or whatever. So I started doing that, and I started selling cards and leftover kits that I had in my stash in my Facebook group, and I want to continue doing that in the future. So as soon as I get my kits now, that's the same thing I do. I go through them because you know from the start when you get your kits home, I will be using those cards. I won't ever be using that card or whatever, and keep a stash that is manageable. So you all know if you have thousands of things and you just forget what you have, and then all the good things maybe won't be used, and that's something I don't want to happen. So I will be using that technique and hopefully be able to use or get the best use out of my products. Something else you should definitely try is to use cards you can't use as a card as it is, as an embellishment. I believe Heba talked about this. At least I saw her do this a couple of times. But this card, for example, I was not able to use as one whole card, but I liked the numbers and I thought I could just cut those numbers out and refer or use them as a reference to the pieces of the story card, which also had numbers from 1 to 5, and I just glued those on the pictures and then just wrote everything I wanted to write down on that small card, because especially in vacation weeks I have so much going on and I could use more space to journal. But this is a good way, and if you write small, you actually can put a lot on those journaling cards. And I am getting better at journaling from month to month. I even subscribed to Ellie Edwards' writing class, and I'm liking it so far. So if you are having problems with that, you should maybe consider taking that class as well, because I took that one comment from my husband when he said, "Oh my gosh, you write like a little girl." I took that and I just thought, okay, let's subscribe to that writing class and see if it helps me, or even just like practicing. Like practice makes perfect, or how do you say it? Practice makes perfect. I'm not sure if that's an English sentence, but I can tell that I'm getting better, and the way I tackle journaling is getting better. So another thing I talked about in some videos is using stamps as embellishments, and that's what I did on this layout. I really like just stamping out every single stamp that's on a sheet and then just see how I can use it. Just arrange them, push them from card to card and see where they match. And that's what I thought I should do on this one. I remembered I had a birthday stamp set and I really wanted to include this on this layout. So I have almost all of my title cards done and a lot of my pages. There are not that many pages that are not finished, or at least I could leave at that point. Going through the album from time to time just helps me. I talked about this in maybe the last or it was one of the last videos, I'm not sure which one though. Most of my pages are almost finished and it wouldn't bother me if I wouldn't find the time to go back. Like, the most important thing is putting in your pictures, getting your journaling done, and if you don't find the time to embellish, it's not too bad. So even if you would go back years later, if you have your stories written down and your photos in, and okay, of course the cards as well, you have it much easier to get your album done, because like the decorating part is just too easy, but getting those stories back or remembering what actually happened in a certain week is really difficult. So my biggest tip for you is just concentrate on the base and get your photos, get your journaling done, and then just add ephemera or whatever that you want to keep in that week, and you won't have a hard time going back and just finishing up with cute stuff. Yeah, since I'm almost caught up, there won't be that much. I'm not sure if I will add another catch-up video or just continue with process videos. I already said that I want to make one process out of every vacation that we went on, and I have to see how I still get those other weeks done. I'm not sure if there will be another process or if I will just continue week by week. I'll have to see how much time I have. But I hope you guys liked and enjoyed this series, and if you did, I would really appreciate a thumb up or maybe a comment, and I hope to see you real soon. Bye bye!